Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today I am looking at Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Cog. This is a weaponizer, and just like I did with the fossilizers, I'm going to go from his vehicle mode or alternate mode to robot mode, because the weapon aspects, it's really all down to your imagination on how you're going to connect them to your siege figures. So I am just going to go between this mode or modes to robot mode. So, and as you can see, he is based on the original Cog, which came with Fortress Maximus, if I remember correctly, and Cog was two vehicles that combined into a single robot. I don't remember if the original Cog combined the vehicles in vehicle mode, but I do remember it was two different vehicles, and is emulating that. So this first one, you can see, looks very cool, very good, very nice. You can see his robot mode sort of sticking out right there. But yeah. So that is one vehicle mode. And again, and it does roll very nicely. But yeah, everything. The main vehicle is silver. You can see it looks like guns right here, and that also comes in handy for his weaponizer aspect. The top, which you can see, are the arms, but they are like upper guns or top of the, upper guns, completing the vehicle look, done in blue and red, some more silver there. The wheels, I do like the tread, that's pretty cool that they decided to add that. And then we got blue in here. It is one of those things where honestly, if that would have been painted blue, would have fit in a little more. Just it does look a little off in my opinion. But yeah, looking very cool. Nice little Autobot symbol right there. And for the other vehicle, we can see it's got the same kinds of wheels, but everything here is blue and red and black. We got the guns up top here, tank treads with rolling wheels here. You can tell that these are the legs and the feet. Again, very cool. Really digging that. It is an interesting vehicle, of course. You can see, I'm guessing this is supposed to be like the cockpit in a way. He does roll as well. So that's very nice. And you can combine them. It's not a tight like combine, but it works. So you see we've got this tab here. It's going to go into that port right there. Just push it in, and it's more of a friction. And there is a complete vehicle mode. And again, very cool. It's interesting. It's, it definitely looks like Cog. And that came with Fortress Maximus. And that's actually where I display this one. I don't keep it on my Siege shelf. I actually have it next to my Titans Return Fortress Maximus. Yeah, Titans Return Fortress Maximus. So it fits in. It works well with him. The color matching even works pretty well. So definitely really liking that. But I think that is really it for vehicle mode. Well, actually, suppose I didn't talk about enough of the feet. So this, I actually like they filled these in. So we don't have these big gaping holes at the bottom of the feet, and we got some color down here too. So it's the same sort of black color, kind of, and then some gold up there. And then these look like thrusters. But I think that is it for vehicle mode. So let's get into his robot mode. And we'll start with, I think, the lower portion. So we'll remove these, set them off to the side. Then we want to untab, and these tab in. There's tabs right on the side of each leg, and they tab in right in there. So when you're going into vehicle mode, they're going to tab in right there. Untab that. Whoops. Want to rotate them all the way, just like that. And one thing too is the legs do separate. Again, part of that weaponizer aspect, which, like I said, I'm not going to go into all the different weaponizer configurations. Don't know why that word was not coming to me. Because it really does come down to like how you want to do it. So there's quite a few different ways. So I'm just going to go into robot mode and my thoughts on it. Now the last bit is his upper body. So we unplug these, and we've got these plug into the ports right there. We're going to set that off to the side. Same thing with this one, off to the side. And we want to rotate his head up, spin it around, and there we have the upper body. And plug in the arms right here, right there. You can see these move. This is another thing for the weaponizer aspect of it. But now what we do is you can see there's this plug right here that's going to plug in right there. Push that in, and there we have Cog in his robot mode. And he looks good. He looks really good. Definitely fits in with Fortress Maximus, the Titans Return Fortress Maximus. You know, I mean, it's really cool that they decide to do this. I know he's in the show in Siege, but I do like that they kind of did this upgraded Cog. And you know, if you have Fortress Maximus, I mean, he works really well with that figure, which is a Titan size figure. Eventually I will get to looking at him. The bigger figures I'm sort of holding off on at the moment. I've only got so much space, so I have to figure out a good way of doing that. But we're looking at Cog, so let's bring him in. Look at that head. Again, very Cog style head. Autobot symbol up there. That silver again. The blue. Some black here. Some more blue and red. The treads there. Arms got the blue, red, and silver. A little bit of that battle damage that so many of them have had, just not really that much. So that's pretty cool. And then the back looks like that. So you can see it's a little gapey right here, but it's fine. Articulation, head can move back and forth. It's not on a ball joint, but you could use this transformation, have them look up a little bit, and that's about it. Arms don't really move anywhere except for 360. We do have a bicep and over 90 on the elbow. Nothing at the wrist. We do have waist rotation. Whoops. Kick forward that far. Kick back that far. You can kick out over the full Van Damme. Of course, we do have thigh rotation thanks to this piece being able to separate. And over 90 for the knee, almost full knee. That's really nice. And the feet have that much ankle pivot. Ankle breaking ankle pivot. And he can hold these guns. We'll plug those in. So he could take on any other weaponizer or any other Decepticon that he needs to. He could watch Fortress Maximus's back while Fortress Maximus is concentrating on fighting Scorponok or something. So again, very cool, very nice, Really liking him. It is a cool figure. It is nice to get this updated figure of Cog. You know, it looks good. Transformation is pretty simple, but it is one where you pull quite a few things apart in order to get the transformation, and it works. I know a lot of people aren't into that kind of transformation. They'd rather, just quick stand up, fold out, tab, untab, that kind of thing. But the thing to remember too is like if you can't compare these to G1 either because G1 had a lot of parts forming itself. So, and it's not bad for Cog. The weaponizers, it works. 6-gun, which works well with Metroplex. Same thing, and I'll be looking at him at a future time. But for Cog, I definitely recommend him, especially like if you don't want him for your Siege shelf. He goes great if you have the Titan's Return Fortress Maximus. Like you set him next to it, and he fits right in with it. Looks just like they were made to go with each other, which in actuality they were, because the original did have Cog. It had another one. I don't remember the name of the other one though. But as for Cog, if you can still find him, I know this is an older figure, but I think this was one that like not a lot of people were grabbing off the shelves, but you might be able to find him for a decent price if you're looking for him. And how I feel, I mean, it depends. If you enjoyed the Siege Netflix animation or anime or whatever they want to call it, and want to have characters that were in that, great for your Siege shelf. Or you just want to build up your Siege shelf. He's great for that. If you have the Titan's Return Fortress Maximus and just want to get that feeling of adding to him like the G1 toy had, then he's perfect for that. So I definitely recommend it for that. If neither one is your cup of tea, then you could just say, I don't need this guy, let someone else grab him. And that's cool. One of the best things about being a collector is, it's what we as collectors like for our collection. So some things we're going to like, some things we're not going to like. But with him, yeah, I definitely recommend him, especially to go along with your Fortress Maximus, but he does work well with the Siege figures as well. So I think that's it for Cog. So again, I'm Alucard Night Raven. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later.